Family, friends, and hockey community mourn the tragic deaths of NHL star Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew. On a somber Monday morning, family members, close friends, and countless loved ones of NHL star Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew began to gather at a church in Media, Pennsylvania. The occasion, a deeply emotional and heartbreaking funeral service, was set to honor the lives of two brothers whose untimely deaths have left a void not only in the hearts of their family, but also within the hockey world. The service was held at St. Mary Magdalen Catholic Church, a significant venue chosen for its spiritual ties to the Gaudreau family. The two brothers lost their lives in a tragic accident on August 29, 2024, in New Jersey. They were struck by an SUV while riding their bicycles, a pastime they both enjoy to relax and stay active. Authorities have indicated that they suspect the driver of the vehicle was impaired, adding an even more heart-wrenching layer to the accident. The devastating crash took place just one night before the brothers were to participate in a joyous family occasion, serving as groomsmen in their sister Katie's wedding. Johnny Gaudreau, known in the sports world as Johnny Hockey, was a household name in professional hockey, admired for his skill, tenacity, and perseverance despite being considered undersized for the sport. His younger brother, Matthew, followed a similar path, carving out a respectable career in professional hockey's minor leagues. The two brothers shared an inseparable bond through hockey, family, and friendship, making their deaths all the more unbearable for those who knew them. The service, a community in mourning. As mourners arrived at St. Mary Magdalen Catholic Church, there was a palpable sense of grief mixed with love and admiration for the lives of the two men being honored. Johnny Gaudreau, 31, and Matthew Gaudreau, 29, were beloved figures both on and off the ice. Their passion for hockey was evident from a young age, and they became icons in their own right, inspiring not only aspiring hockey players, but also those who knew them personally for their humility, kindness, and family values. The Gaudreau family has long been rooted in the town of Carneys Point, New Jersey, and their presence at the church drew hundreds of attendees from all walks of life. Among the mourners were fellow NHL players, coaches, executives, and members of the hockey community who had played with, coached, or competed against the brothers. The outpouring of support from the hockey world in the days leading up to the service, with candlelight vigils held in Calgary and Columbus, further highlighted the far-reaching impact of Johnny and Matthew's tragic deaths. The brothers were well known not only for their talents on the ice, but also for their close-knit family relationships. Their parents, Guy and Jane Gaudreau, were often seen at their sons' games, cheering them on from the stands with pride and love. Johnny and Matthew, who were set to walk their sister Katie down the aisle on the day of her wedding, were remembered for their devotion to family, making the timing of their deaths even more tragic. Johnny Gaudreau, the rise of Johnny Hockey. Johnny Gaudreau's rise to fame in the NHL is a story of overcoming odds, proving doubters wrong, and becoming a symbol of perseverance in the sport. Born on August 13, 1993, in Salem, New Jersey, Johnny was not your typical hockey prodigy. At 5'9" and weighing around 165 pounds, he was often considered too small for the physically demanding world of professional hockey. Scouts and analysts frequently questioned whether Gaudreau would be able to succeed against much larger players. However, Johnny's exceptional speed, hockey IQ, and stick-handling skills quickly set him apart. He excelled in college hockey, playing for Boston College, where he was a standout player and a Hobey Baker Award winner as the top player in U.S. college hockey. His collegiate career paved the way for his entry into the NHL. In 2014, Johnny joined the Calgary Flames and quickly became one of the league's most exciting players. His creative playmaking, ability to maneuver through defenses, and knack for scoring jaw-dropping goals earned him the nickname Johnny Hockey. Fans in Calgary embraced Gaudreau, and he soon became the face of the franchise, leading the Flames to multiple playoff appearances. Despite his smaller stature, Gaudreau proved that size was no match for skill and heart. Over his 8 seasons with Calgary, he amassed numerous accolades, including being named to multiple NHL All-Star teams and finishing as a finalist for the Hart Trophy, awarded to the league's MVP. Gaudreau's highlight reel goals and his ability to deliver in clutch moments made him a fan favorite and an integral part of the Flames' success. In 2022, Johnny made the difficult decision to leave Calgary and signed a contract with the Columbus Blue Jackets. His reason for moving was personal. He wanted to be closer to his family in New Jersey. The Gaudreaus were a tight-knit family, and Johnny prioritized being near them as his career advanced. The move was seen as a homecoming for Johnny, and Blue Jackets fans welcomed him with open arms. Matthew Gaudreau. A quiet but steadfast career. While Johnny Gaudreau achieved superstar status in the NHL, his brother Matthew charted a different path in professional hockey. Born on March 13, 1995, Matthew was equally passionate about the sport from a young age, following in his older brother's footsteps. Like Johnny, he played college hockey at Boston College, where he was a key contributor to the team's success. Matthew's professional career primarily took place in the ECHL and IHL, where he played for various teams, including the Bridgeport Sound Tigers and Worcester Railers. While he didn't achieve the same level of fame as Johnny, Matthew's love for the game and dedication to his craft were undeniable. He was known for his strong work ethic and positive attitude, traits that endeared him to teammates and coaches alike. Though Matthew's professional journey was more low-key, it didn't diminish the pride his family had for him. Both brothers shared a deep connection to the game of hockey, and their mutual love for the sport created a bond that extended beyond the rink. A community and sport in grief. The deaths of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau have sent shockwaves throughout the hockey community. Last week, thousands of people gathered in candlelight vigils in Calgary, where Johnny was a star for so many years, and in Columbus, where he had recently begun a new chapter of his career. Fans, teammates, and coaches all came together to mourn the loss of 2 young men who had touched their lives in profound ways. In addition to the fans and professional colleagues, the Gaudreau family has been surrounded by an outpouring of support from their local community in New Jersey. Neighbors and friends have been offering comfort to the family, who are grappling with an unimaginable loss. The Gaudreaus, who had always been active in the local sports scene, were beloved figures in their community. The loss has also been felt deeply by Johnny's former teammates in Calgary, many of whom expressed their shock and sadness in the days following the accident. Several of Johnny's teammates took to social media to share heartfelt messages and memories of their time together. Johnny's work in the Calgary community, including his involvement in charitable organizations, made him a beloved figure beyond just his on-ice contributions. The tragic night of the accident. On the evening of August 29, Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau were enjoying a casual bike ride in New Jersey. Riding bicycles was one of their shared hobbies, a peaceful activity that allowed them to stay active and bond outside of their intense hockey schedules. But that evening turned tragic when an SUV, suspected to be driven by an impaired driver, struck the 2 brothers. The crash, which occurred just hours before they were set to take part in their sister Katie's wedding as groomsmen, has been described by those close to the family as a nightmare. What was meant to be a joyous occasion filled with celebration turned into a day of mourning, leaving the family and community devastated. Legacy of the Gaudreau brothers. The deaths of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau have left an indelible mark on the hockey community and beyond. Johnny, remembered as one of the most skilled and beloved players of his generation, and Matthew, respected for his dedication and love for the game, leave behind legacies of perseverance, family values, and passion for hockey. While their careers took them to different places, the Gaudreau brothers will forever be remembered for their contributions to the sport they loved and for the deep bonds they shared with family and friends. Their tragic passing serves as a reminder of the preciousness of life and the importance of cherishing each moment with loved ones. As the hockey world continues to mourn, The legacies of Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau will live on, not only through the memories of their loved ones, but also in the hearts of the many fans, players, and communities they touched.